You know, I'm kind of warming up to this song.
Play my harmonica right now.
I feel like jumping off a stage, crash and burning, kind of like kind of like dude, I got heat from that video.
Yeah,
I got heat so much from that video.
I bet.
Only 2 people. You know,
I bet.
You know, they called us shiz heads or assholes. You know, whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's just a parody. I mean, it's not like the guy died or anything.
It happens. He's got money, his insurance. He'll be healthy. He'll be okay. It's a lesson learned.
So, all right, you know what? We said last week that we were going to go ahead and kind of give back to SmackDown because going over with the spoilers,
yeah,
it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah, we need to give out the real energy of SmackDown. SmackDown deserves everything right now.
SmackDown is the best show on right now, and why it's not beating Raw in the ratings is beyond me. But I think we need to put SmackDown over a little bit more than what we're doing. So what we'll do is we'll go back to last week's SmackDown, and then we'll go into the spoilers for this Friday's SmackDown.
Yes, sir.
You know, because there's a lot of people still that like the spoilers.
Yeah, I don't like them. But we get way too many inboxes about that.
Yeah, I mean, that way we could just spend most of our time on SmackDown and then to go ahead and just breeze through the spoilers.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, well, let's talk about it. SmackDown opens up with pyros going off. Big Show versus JTG on the card, and they recap Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk last week. Well, I guess that would be 2 weeks ago now.
Right.
So CM Punk comes out and cuts a promo, and he shoots on Jeff Hardy. And then Theodore Long comes out and interrupts the whole thing, and he makes the announcement, CM Punk versus John Morrison, which I was excited for. CM Punk, an up-and-coming John Morrison. I mean, he's been here for a while, but he's finally getting the push that he deserves.
Yep.
Jeff Hardy music hits, and he comes out into the ring. And the whole time, he's selling his injury from the match before.
Yeah, exactly.
And so he just comes out and gets into CM Punk's face. You know, kind of calls him out a little bit. And then after that, Dolph Ziggler defeats Finlay.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Mike Knox gets involved after the match.
Yeah.
Now, Dolph Ziggler, like I said, he should be the Intercontinental Champion right now.
Yeah, he should, but I told you he's got to kind of wait a little bit. Coming SummerSlam, I think it might be a good opportunity for him, but I like the way they're pushing him, the way they're moving him is doing good.
Well, did you notice, though, that he didn't have Maria by his side?
Yeah, I was a little upset about that because I kind of liked the way the storyline was going with her.
I did, too.
I don't know what was going on with that, but
I like that Macho Man, Randy Savage kind of type thing with Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, I
like that.
I think it works visually, and when you watch it, you think it's great, but I think what kills it is the backstage interviews with the divas. I think Melina's kind of watering it down and kind of killing that.
Why is she involved?
I don't know. Supposedly they're friends, so she's looking out for her. I think it kind of kills that story for me a little bit. I'd rather not see them talk about that and just have her show up and kind of. I understand that they have to build that story, and that's what I've been asking and saying that they need to do, but I think it's better if they kind of leave Melina out of that.
Now, Mike Knox, with his gimmick, with this Grizzly Adams type
he is
thing,
lame.
I don't understand. You know, he was pretty fit when
he's just getting worse.
ECW
He's
days.
Just getting worse.
But now he looks like he's got a pot belly. He's
getting worse.
Is that pot belly kind of like his gimmick?
I think they told him to get bigger, and he took it the wrong way because he needs to hit the weights. But I don't mind seeing him versus Finlay. I think that's a good match. Finlay's very aggressive. He's got really good ring ability, and Mike Knox is going to learn a hard lesson when he makes a mistake in that ring. I think it's going to be great.
I like the old Mike Knox. You know,
before
the beard and before the rangy hair. You know, I mean, I like his gimmick. How he's all delusional, kind of, and all of a sudden he's naming these body parts to Finlay when he just completely destroyed him after the match.
Yeah. I don't know what they're really doing with that character. I don't know even why he's still there, but
I'm almost convinced that whoever is inventing Mike Knox's character is also the same person that's responsible for John Cena, because they just don't know what to do with these guys. It seems like it to me.
I don't know. I mean, I'd rather see Knox hit a tag team, if you ask me. Bring back Snitsky.
Yeah,
Put those two together. Have a big old, just a dominating tag team, man. Just do something new with that
new
guy.
Powers of Pain?
Because, yeah, why not? Because I don't see this guy going anywhere. And I think Finley and him is going to be a good feud, but I don't see him holding any titles anytime this year or next year. I don't see him doing anything in that show. You might as well start developing a tag team very slow, tag team division very slow, and bring Snitsky back and have those two go.
Next segment was Kane and Ranjan Singh. And they did kind of like a backstage gimmick with like a hostage situation.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I mean, I like what Kane and Cully are doing. I think that storyline is pretty creative, especially for those two big guys who don't really have enough to say or don't have a lot to say on the mic. I like what they're doing. They don't really spend too much time on the mic. They don't really spend too much time in the ring facing each other. They're doing things on the side of the rings, outside the ring, backstage, and they're doing things pretty cleverly, and I like it. I like what's going on with that.
So, as you mentioned before, Maria, I was kind of concerned that Maria wasn't there with Dolph Ziggler, but then I heard that they were out doing out of state or out of country promotions. Yeah. So I was thinking, okay, maybe that's where she's at. Probably, no, she was there.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's what I understand. I just don't get it. I mean, we were talking about the Macho Man storyline, and I don't know if that's how people are seeing it or how people are taking it too. I mean, we see it. And we think it works, and I think they should keep pushing it that way. I mean, Maria, she's pretty popular with the young crowd and with the girls, and I think it worked, man. It's a perfect person to use for Ziggler.
So they were, doing their little backstage thing, and then Layla interrupts it, and she makes the announcement that Michelle McCool was going to return to SmackDown next week, kind of threatening Melina. Right. Melina calls out Layla out to the ring.
Right.
The next match... CM Punk.
Wait. Let's talk about that. Don't go on.
What?
I got to give it up to Layla, man. She stepped it up in the ring this week.
Well, hold on. Well, that match was later on. The match after that segment.
Okay, yeah, you're talking about the little story thing in the back.
Yeah.
All right, but okay. Even though I will still talk about that. Layla, I don't know, man. I don't really see her as a heel.
No,
I can't. I don't believe it. She's too soft on the mic.
Her character's not believable enough.
Her voice, she can't get angry enough.
I liked her as the manager or confidant to William Regal.
Right. I didn't mind that because she had a little sexy sassiness thing going without too much Mike's time. And on SmackDown now, she's got this little, I don't know, I don't see her as a heel. I think if the tables were switched with Melina the heel and Layla the face, I think it would work a lot better. Mm-hmm.
But the best match of the night, CM Punk, and he defeats John Morrison by the pinfall.
Oh, yeah, man. What a match.
But way to put John Morrison over.
Damn right.
I mean, that's a great push that he's getting. And now there's rumors that he might be involved. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta check. I
mean, just even the commentary alone for Morrison's matches are getting a lot better. They are pushing him up left and right. I mean, I'm just excited to see Morrison, and I wouldn't mind to see a three-way match at SummerSlam. I hate three-way matches. I've always hated those matches. I always like the one-on-ones, the tag team matches. Do not like three-way matches because they don't have the elimination anymore. I like the elimination part. If you can pin one and then he's out and then go back to a one-on-one, I wouldn't mind that. But Morrison making it to SummerSlam, triple threat, nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the card right now. I mean, we're gonna go through it with Ray's picks later on.
Yeah.
But no, I'll just check it later. But yeah, way to put over John Morrison. I mean, I think it's long overdue. I can remember the days where he was in a doghouse where he was on the chopping block.
Yep.
Between him and Melina.
Yep.
They were in trouble.
Yep.
And then they split the two. And then they had their little breakup.
And look at them now.
And then now they're back together on the same show.
Yeah.
And now
they're doing really well.
And both of them are doing really well.
Yeah.